So, you probably hear it a lot. We reference a time called the Spring Lake days and the garage times. And that's when he lived over in a neighborhood called Spring Lake. And obviously, the garage was the spot.
Yeah.
Well, one day we were doing something and it was, greatly mind-altering. Let's put it that way. And I was sitting there kind of like... I was sitting there kind of just in my own world, like, oh my lord, everything's amazing. And I'd see him pop up. And keep in mind, I'm still like just mesmerized by everything. But I see him pop up with a cup. And he's just, and I'm like, oh, hey.
Now pause, because I worked at Sheridan's at the time, and I had come home with, and I usually come home with things of frozen custard. And by this time, I had a big jar full of melted chocolate custard, and I just pour it in his mouth.
But it wasn't my mouth. It hit right here.
I was drunk, so...
He hit right here, and it spread into my mouth, into my eyes.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, come on.
Look.
We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, we've all spoke on it. Finish the story.
I was around the corner, heard nothing leading up to this, and all I heard was... It went all in my nose, all in my mouth. And are you talking about the chocolate board?
Yeah, I'm talking about the chocolate.
Were you there for that night?
Boy, was I.
Yeah,
I had front row tickets.
He was the only one that really checked on me.
Yeah, I was scared.
You're the only one that probably saw that situation from because he just had it happen to him, and I wasn't even there. I just did it.
Chris was leaning back, and Garrett just did this. And Chris is drowning in chocolate. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, how many fingers am I holding up? And Chris said, I can't see. I'm like, oh my God, he's blind.
At that exact moment, I had just had a frozen face, and my eyes were cold too.
I was like, oh my God, Chris is blind. He just said he can't see. Chris is blind. This is it. We gotta call the cops. We're all fucking minors in this situation right now. This is not good.
You can't be blinded from chocolate and egg.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know that night was not a night for me to use common sense. And
it was harmless, just absolutely really mean and terrifying.
Especially for the state I was in.
I felt really bad about it. I let Chris do it back to me. It was an awful thing to do. I should not have waterboarded Chris with chocolate custard. Although it might have been,
water might have been better, honestly.
What's even funnier was Chris falling down the stairs. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucked up part.
When you fell down the stairs, what was even funnier?
Oh, the other day.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Well,
it was funny. I wasn't just laughing about you. I was laughing about you and Danny.
I got a better thing. Can we sit down and have him explain both of these stories, and every time he starts laughing, it just cuts to that video.
Every time you laugh, you have to take a shot.
No, we don't have enough money for this.
We kind of do have to have a new bottle. But, I mean, trust, he'd get discouraged. Connor does not want to take 30 shots. No way in hell Connor wants to take 30 shots in one sitting.
No, I don't want to, but I mean, it depends on what that one sitting.
We'd have to do it with just shots.
Like, what's after the sitting? Like, if I'm taking 30 shots and I'm still rolling and I'm still good, I'm golden.
We're out of time. Thank you guys for watching. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Yeah. Sorry. But, thank y'all for watching. This is the Pointless Rebellion podcast. I've been Garrett Webb. This is Shaggy. This is Polar Bear. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to just let it...
Peace!
It ran out of time as I said that.